Good morning, everybody. How is everybody this morning? It is match day. Let's talk all about it. Before we do that, let's just have a quick see who's in the house. Big up, Scott Colliver. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yes, come on, you Spurs. Smash Man United. Big up, Wolves Finland. You lot are playing today, if I'm right in saying as well. Big up, Wolves Finland. Hope you're well, mate. Morning, Perchy. Just wanted to watch Ange's press conference from yesterday. This guy's class. If Levy and the board don't back him to the hill, it will be a disgrace. This guy has a vision for us. I'm so excited. Hit the bar. This is it exactly. And if you're here, hit the subs and hit the like button if you're new, guys. Welcome. Come on over. Let's have a little chat. But yeah, everything he says is everything that Conte never said. So much of it, and it's so much you can resonate to him. Much love. Hit the bar, bang on the money. Let's see on the likes, guys. We're at 16 likes. Come on, guys. Let's get the likes up. Morning, everyone. Come on, you Spurs. The day Richarlison comes of age. Let's see, Mark. Let's see. I will happily eat my words if he does. Let's see, though. But I hope he does because he's a big money signing and we need him to step up. Yeah, guys. Smash a like, sub if you're new around here, and if you've got any questions, put a big Q before it, a capital Q. Let's have a laugh this morning. This is the one that there's no real plan. We're just here to have a bit of a chinwag before the game. We'll make sure later on today we'll predict our hour as a team's starting lineup as well. Yeah, hope so, Mark. Exactly. We want that. Hi, Perchy. Kane scored for Bayern and we're still sitting on 100 mil. Listen, I agree. We're getting to that time now where we need to start spending the money. Start spending it, getting a few players. The issue, what we have got, whether we like it or not, we've got 3 players over the allocated 25-man squad. 28 over 21s I worked out. I mean, it's 5 or 6 if you count the likes of Scarlett and a few others. We have to start getting these players off the books and quicker out of the club at the moment. Maybe great if he smashed a couple. I agree. Come on, I hope he does. Richarlison does well. He'll have a bit more room against these. Just hope he takes his chance. I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it'll be great for Richarlison. I hope he does. He needs a bit of boost in it. Hoping he drops Skin play Sarr or Lo Celso. I think he goes Sarr over Skip today. I just think Sarr will offer a little bit more defensive stability, so to speak, against the likes of on that right-hand side to protect Emerson a bit more. Sarr must play. I agree. Has anyone answered? Yes, he is. I think Postecoglou in his press conference said that he is available. He is available, I believe. Let's see, though. Mate, Sarr is going to be a beast in the next few seasons. Yeah, I like him. I just needs more football. Needs to get more football. Big up Enoch out. Oh, look who's joined. Oh, I've seen his name as well. Paris Saint Royale. That's brilliant. Even for you, that's brilliant. How are you doing, sir?
I'm all right. I just wondered if you'd got out of Sava's bumhole from last night.
Oh, get off it. Listen, just because you like terrible football players, that's not our problem. Just because the most of us think he's awful, not just me and Sava.
Well, you know, what you'll find, people, is whatever Sava says, Perchy says, and he agrees.
I think Sava in the chat agreed with me most of the time as well. I think you'll find if he agrees with me, I think you could argue it's the other way around. I'm just saying. And the
person that has to go credit for this name is Mr. Kaufman, who is back in the country. So no, I'm all right. I'm all right, Purchase. Anyway, it's only a bit of fun, so we don't.
Yeah, it's all a good.
We don't take each other seriously, but
can you tell everyone to like the stream, please?
Why? Because they'll do it.
they do what you say. If Barry says it, you don't do it. That's how it works.
Look, regardless of Perchy's views and that he agrees with Sava all the time, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell because you know when Perchy's going live. Normally it's after Sava, so you can see that there's a plan here Monday to Friday.
On the weekend, I'm before Sava. So I'm before.
So they had a little agreement. Dad's let his son go before him at the weekend.
I go in the morning. Sava goes after me on a weekend, and during the week I go after him. It's just
and they redirect each other because they're redirect friends.
Please redirect. Yes. I just want to read this out. Morning chat. If you're going to the game during the protest, I agree. Listen, if you're going today, get involved with the protest. There's 2 going on. So listen, if you agree with the protest and stuff and you want to, just help yourself. Even if you just got to show your face, just listen, help these guys out. Listen, whether or not on what we all agree on, what we don't agree on. Listen, these guys put a lot of time and a lot of money into it. And fair play to them. They do it every single week. And I just want to say a big shout out to all the guys. Big up like Brian and Stel, all these lot that will be going and stuff today. So go over there and support them. One thing I always say, Barry, and you'll probably agree with me, I've never got an issue with anyone that protests. I have an issue with people that sit there and sit on social media and go, do this, do that, but then never go to the protest. So it's like if you're gonna give it all the shout it all out and you are going to the game. It's not. By the way, this isn't against people that live abroad and stuff like that. People that I know are going to games week in, week out, telling everyone that you need to go to a protest. And this isn't like Brian, because I know Brian and co all go to every single protest and now don't actually go to games. So they just literally protest. So fair play to every single one of them. It's just I just feel like now, guys, help these people out. Let's do that. Let's help everyone out. Thank you to the guy that has just unsubscribed. What a lovely individual you are.
How dare you? How dare
you?
Just because Perchy loves Eric Dyer and he's got his shirt, that doesn't mean you should unsubscribe.
Should I get an Eric Dyer? Should I get an Eric Dyer shirt?
What do you mean? What, get another one. Get another.
I haven't got one. But just for the absolute joke and banter, I might. As I said, how about this? I won't buy a real one. I'll buy a fake one because I'm not mental. I will buy a fake Eric Dyer shirt once I give away my 2 mystery shirts and we get to the 2K mark. We're about 111 away now. 111 away from 2K by deadline day, which is 2 weeks yesterday. So 2 weeks yesterday, if we get there by then, within 2 weeks, 111 subs, I will give away 2 mystery shirts and I'll buy myself an Eric Dyer shirt in, I don't know which kit. I'll let the chat decide. I'll put a poll out which one I should get it in. Home, away, or the third kit. Wolves. Yeah, Romero is fine. He is playing from what Ange said. Barry, actually, let's talk about Ange Postecoglou.
Yeah.
Have you watched or read about what he said in his press conference yesterday?
Yeah. It was and covering himself in glory again by what he's saying. You know?
Just everything he says, I believe. Everything he says, I resonate with. He comes across like the bloke that is just given an opportunity and he's thriving in the opportunity. He's not sitting there moaning. And the one thing I don't want people to do, I don't want people to resonate what he says as, oh, he's just a yes man. This man is not a yes man from what I've watched. People are taking a lot of his words as, oh, well, if we don't sign anybody, blah, 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 I'll be okay with what I've got. Oh, he's just a yes man. He's not going to be sitting there. It's his first job in the Premier League. He's not going to be sitting there going, I want this, that. That's not how he works. You sit there and go, I need players. He said that. He said, I need 2 or 3 more players would really help me. But if it can't happen, I'm not going to sit there and moan about it. Which I like that. I think that's the right attitude. Listen, he's right in what we say. We have to get rid of players. We've got 3 players over the 25 registration thing I worked out the other day that we've got 3. I mean, it's 4 or 5 if you count the likes of Troy Parrott and stuff like that. I didn't account for them in there. But I just did it on FootMob's squad list of Spurs and just took out people that are over under 21 in the Spurs team. So, and I think it works out. So 3. So realistically, we need to get rid of 6 players to buy 3. That's justifiably how it works, right? So if we want any more players, we need to get at least 3 players just to be at break even. Problem is, what we're doing is the likes of Hugo Lloris turning down Lazio. That's a concern.
Yeah,
no other ones really are.
Yeah, I mean, it's the. I mean, look, I get Davinson Sanchez turning down going to Moscow. I don't think anyone else would have wanted to go to Russia and everything else.
Yeah,
right?
agreed.
So I get that, and obviously now he seems to have obviously leapfrogged, thankfully leapfrogged Eric Dyer in terms of coming. But yeah, when you look at it, you've got maximum 17 spaces from the non-homegrown players. You've got Hugo, Perisic, Son, Dyer, Højbjerg, Lo Celso, Sanchez, Basuma, Vicario, Reguilon, and Ndombele, Richarlison, Bentancur, Romero, Royale, Solomon, Porro, Kulusevski, Hill, and Van der Ven. Then you've got the list of homegrown players is 11, so that's 31. So Forster, Davis, Madison, Whiteman, Austin, Tanganga, Cess, Spence, Skip, Harvey White, and Brooklyn Lions Foster. It sounds like a bit of a biscuit or a cup of tea or something. It sounds quite posh.
Yeah, it's one of those.
What did you have? I had a Brooklyn Lions Foster.
Yeah, it's one of those. I woke up this morning and had a lovely cup of tea, and I had my Brooklyn Lions Fosters next to me. Yeah, it does. I think someone should design a biscuit with that.
And then, so that's 31, and then you've got another 19, which is selected under 21 players, right?
Yeah,
which is Parrott, Sarr, Adogi.
Is Parrott considered under 21? I thought he's 22.
No, he's counted apparently. Niall John, Valise, Jude Sunsop Bell, Scarlett, Charlie Sayers, Alfie Devine, Jamie Donnelly, Alfie Dorrington, Will Lancashire. I mean, there's loads, right? So even just in the non-homegrown and the homegrown, there's 31. So you are correct, Percy. There is 6 that you need to get rid of.
So that's actually worse. Then. So that's basically what we're saying is there's 6 players to just get to 25, right? Sorry, I missed out. I must have missed out 3 players then. So it's actually 6 we have to get to 25. If we want to start signing anyone that's over 21, we need to be getting 7, 8, 9 maybe out.
Yeah, I've sent you the list.
Oh, brilliant!
That was in the list is in age order as well. So obviously I didn't do it, but you've got.
I'll quickly, if you give me 30 seconds, I'll quickly add it to this, and I'll put
exactly. Wolves FI, do not disrespect Emigo. I was not having it last night. Perchy and Savva decided they were going to go on it.
Honestly,
I'm not having it. I can't wait to see him again at the stadium. I can't wait for him to. If he scores again today, I'm coming for everyone.
I don't judge Emerson scoring goals. I judge him how he defends, mate.
I'm not getting into this. I'm not getting wound up today. I got wound up last night, Percy. I'm not getting wound up this morning.
Can I just say, I just before you bring up, I do love that someone's actually had to put a spreadsheet about Spurs players. We've got that many players. Yeah. Someone's designed a spreadsheet for us to go, there you go, this is what we need to do. So let's just break this down quickly. So what you were saying, so if you look at, the left is non-homegrown players, which get 17 places for. We've got 20. So there's got to be 3 of them that have got to go. Yeah. And then you've got, depending on numbers of non-homegrown, then you've got on here, so you need 8 there, which there is 11. So that's another 2 of them you've got to get rid of.
Yeah.
And then on the right is under 21 players. That's crazy when you actually work. The under 21s aren't necessarily an issue. I mean, you've got to deal with some of them down the line, but at the moment you don't need to.
Yeah. I mean, they don't count. I think the ones in red are the ones that are up for sale. Just because you've got the comments up, it's blocking the bottom bit. If you remove the comments.
Yes, sorry. Apologies.
Because then you got it. So you can see there, right? Whatever we have, maximum is 17 spaces. So if we have, obviously, for the squad of 25, we have 17. We need 8 homegrown, 16, 9, 15, 10. So I mean, if we got rid of, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. We'd go to 14. We could still have those 11 homegrown players, right? But obviously, I don't think we're going to get rid of those 6. So let's going to be a mixture.
Barry, let's be a bit sensible here in this sense. So realistically, we want 3 on the left, 3 on the right, so the middle. So 3 on the left, 3 in the middle, right? Let's keep it simple.
Yep.
Out of that list of players, ignore ones they put in red. I get that, but out of the three on that left-hand column, can you easily see going? I can see three just.
Hugo, Højbjerg, and Ndombele, maybe.
That I agree. But the problem, what you've got there, but now I'm going to change it to another tag. That's just to get to a level of what we can register. Let's throw into the mix that we want to sign a centre half, a right back, or a DM. Let's just say we want to sign 3 players. It doesn't really matter who. Positions are irrelevant. Now you've got to get rid of 6. So realistically, you've got to get rid of everyone on that list that's in red.
Yeah, now, you can't get rid of Hill because he's injured.
Yeah, Hill's injured. You can't get rid of him. And now then you're looking at 5. So then you're saying you can buy 2. Lloris has just turned down a move.
Yeah.
And Ndombele's turned down moves every single club he's been linked with him because they can't afford his wages. That's 2 problematic issues. Højbjerg, I mean, that's gone very quiet now. And then you look, Reguilon looks like he's on his way out to Sociedad who want him, but that's gone very quiet. What I think what's going to end up happening is whether we like it or not, and this isn't a discussion about whether we like it or not in this sense, is that Sanchez is probably going to be staying at the club.
Yeah.
The fact is, Eric Dyer is marked in red. Is not marked in red on here as a mad one. Surely he's on his way out, no?
Well, you'd like to think so.
And what, like, but anyway, yeah, I'll pull this off now for a second. But yeah, like, I think we all get the sort of gist of it now. Like, this is the part when I always say to people, and everyone kind of jumped to me when they were like, "Oh, I actually got called a Leeds sympathiser a week or so ago, which is quite incredible because all I've ever wanted was just the bestest football club, and I don't understand how that makes me a sympathiser. But it's quite funny because I try and do. But when you use logic, people miss that. They just think just get rid of everyone. They think it's like FIFA and Football Manager that to get rid of a player, it's like that. Boom, done. We can move on. It's not. This is years and years of neglect. This is where we're at as a football club. No other clubs like it, I don't think. If I could pull up any other squad really in the top 6, and I bet you there's not that many players. I made a joke about the other day. You know when we were joking about Pochettino coming back to the joke in the group chat about Pochettino and stuff going, oh, no wonder he didn't want to come to Tottenham. Well, yeah, if he came to Tottenham, he could have easily played at least 7 or 8 players from his old squad. I mean, that says it all. This isn't our previous manager, by the way. We've got Ange now, Conte, Nuno, Jose. He's the 5th manager back if we count the manager currently. And we've still got 7 or 8 players that were in the squad that he signed or was involved in his squad. That doesn't happen anywhere else. If I
look at Chelsea. Look at Chelsea. They've spent nearly £1 billion or whatever it is. Stupid on 954 million or something since Bowley's come on.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy, right? It's just absolutely crazy. So look, we'll just have to wait. We'll just have to wait and see. The other thing that's interesting, and I hope Tottenham Hotspur are watching, we can have 7 players outside of the Premier League out on loan this year, not 8. So it's 7, and then they're going to drop it to 6. And also,
say that again.
So they're dropping. You know, obviously there was the debacle when Doherty was the 8th player.
Yeah.
So it's 7 again this season. I think they're dropping it to 6 next season.
Yeah.
And then also that people may not know is that Premier League clubs may not register more than 2 players on loan at any time. And the maximum number of loans registrable in the same season is 4. So under no circumstances shall more than 1 be from the same club at any time.
Yeah. That's correct. You can't loan, like for example, you can't go to like, I don't know, just pick around like Brighton and loan 3 of their players. You can only have 1. You only allow 1.
And Premier League clubs cannot loan to another Premier League club a player they've acquired in the same transfer window.
Yeah.
And this one's interesting. A Premier League club may loan not more than 1 of its goalkeepers to another Premier League club. So let's just say we've got Forster, we've got Vicario. We couldn't loan we could, which we have. But obviously, Forster's he's on his way back from injury, but we couldn't then loan Whiteman and Austin out.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting. So.
Yeah, sorry about the shirt. I spilled something. I'm trying to dry it out. It was literally as I went live. I might change it. I'm really self-conscious about it. Don't. Thank you for now. You brought it up. I will go and change my shirt in a second. I'll leave Barry in charge of it all. I'm at the moment. I'm at the point where I just think, as I said, I think the key bit for me is this neglect, isn't it? Right. We've neglected so much as football club, like the way that we've dealt with staff over the last few years, in 4 years, and this is the bit that people need to realise. And I say this to people all the time: it's not going to happen overnight. People think in one window we're going to solve all the problems. No, this is why I said. This is why everyone went to me. How could your standards are in the mud because you've got no expectation? I said no. Because the reason I have no expectation is because I can only realistically. Savo copied me, by the way. Savo copied me. This is me. I said this from day one. I said that from day one when he signed Postecoglou. I said, it doesn't matter what the next season's going to be. I said I will start judging him on season 2. Season 2 is when I start looking and judging him on position and how we get on. I said this is a free hit this season.
It's a free hit now, but you can give Emerson Royale one game and you're slamming him. I see you.
No, he's rubbish. I've seen enough of him.
I see you flip-flopping.
I've seen enough of Emerson Royale, my friend.
I see you flip-flopping.
But we're doing it again. You're doing it
again, Bertie. You're doing
it again.
Give Ange a season. This is the first season Emerson Royale is playing at right back in Ange's system. Give him time.
Oh, why do people keep saying now all of a sudden I've got an Emerson Barcelona kit? This is just ridiculous.
Well, Patchy, I think secretly you have. And what's going to happen?
I don't. I have one Barcelona kit when I got one as a kid. That
Susie, if you're watching, please, can you do a little mock-up of Perchy in an Emerson Royale shirt? Because that would be brilliant.
Honestly, don't give her an opportunity. Don't give her an opportunity, because the thing is she will do it. And that's the problem. Is then what she then does is, because she deals with the socials on the Instagram, is without telling me, she'll just put it up.
Yes, that's what we love.
And the thing is I don't find out until people start liking and commenting on it. Because I don't know any. I try and she's so good at all that stuff, so I leave it to her. She's in charge of all that. But then I find out when I see comments going, Purge, I didn't realise you had an Emerson kit. Because I had this with the Eric Dyer one. It's all Purge, I didn't realise you had an Eric Dyer shirt. No, she's just...
He who doth protest too much, I think. People in the chat.
Honestly, you lot in the chat. God, how about this? Let's get to 100 likes. Come on, there's 32 of you here. Let's get to 100 likes. Does anyone want to... If people want to come on, I'll let people come on for the last hour. We're going for 2 hours. So we'll let people come on for the last hour. If we get to 100 likes, so you've got 30 odd minutes to get to 100 likes, and then I'll let you lot come and join if you want to. Another person's unsubscribed. Come on. Today, I've had 2 unsubs. Come on, guys.
You're giving hate. You're giving hate to the goat, mate.
I'm not giving hate.
People are cottling on. Luke in the chat, why do I love... I just love him, man, because he don't care about his haircuts. He don't care about pulling out. This is exactly it. He throws some no-look passes here, there, and everywhere. I mean, did you see his no-look back heel nutmeg from last week? I mean, he didn't even know that he was doing it, but he blatantly claimed that he did know that he was doing it. So this is why I love him. I don't take it seriously. We've got, he's playing out of position. And look, I think we just need to give him some... Look, he loves the club. He shows all the energy for it. And do you know what? I just think we just need to say to him, come on, let's just laugh. Let's just laugh and enjoy. Oh, there you go. That was a quick change.
Do you like the transition?
And just enjoy it, because when he does it, I'm like laughing. Like when I was at the Shakhtar game and he pulled out that back Jackie Chan, Sean the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels with his backflip off the ground. I'm just sat there with a smile on my face. You can't not have a smile on your face, whether you're laughing at him, whether you're laughing at what he's doing. It's just that's why, man. And the more that people throw shade on him, like Perchi and Sava, the more I'm determined to fight his corner. So
honestly, you will. I respect it. I respect the effort for the protection of a player. I mean, but then it does, as Sava likes to say, it justifies your terrible football opinion when you think
that's
he's a good
fine, mate.
player.
I'm fine with my terrible football opinion. I don't have a problem with having a terrible football opinion.
Hashtag no sentiment.
I support Tottenham Hotspur, so really my football opinion is in the mud, right? So
yeah, no, it's absolutely fine. Show us your Emerson FC Barcelona shirt. I haven't got one. I've only got one Barcelona kit. I've got, because I don't watch Barcelona out here. I watch Espanyol, and who are playing literally half an hour after Spurs are today at home. And I was looking about going maybe, and I was like, well, I better not. I'm now a Spurs YouTuber, and if I don't go and watch the Spurs game, I might get. People will start calling me flippity floppity, move into another team. But yeah, they got relegated. So the one thing I do want though this season, completely off topic, but one thing I do want this year is to sort of use it as a platform to try and check out different areas of Spain, which would be quite nice. Lovely.
By the way, anyone that's in Spain or Portugal that has a villa that they want to for a 6-bedroom villa for 11 people that wants to, I'm happy to pay, obviously, but I'm just saying if you can help do me a deal, then yeah, I'm looking for next summer to take the kids and the family away. So yeah, if anyone's out there that can help out, just drop me a message, and there you go. Shameless.
Susie, can you do Perchy what Ricky Gervais does to Katie? So Kate, sorry, have I missed something? Am I the only one that has no idea what you're on about?
I haven't got a clue either.
Yeah, it's fine. You if you know Susie like I know Susie, what a gal. Honestly, the thing is she's probably listening. She's not in the chat at the moment because she's sorting something out. But if she's listening, she will go and do it quietly under the radar now. And she'll put it up whilst I'm live. She'll design it, put it up whilst I'm live. I'll have no idea, and then everyone will just be like, "Really? Perchy closing rapidly at 2K sub, but what is this? What is this? Some subscribers." Exactly.
I know what it is, Wolves. It's Elias's all Elias's fake accounts that he comes into chats and starts running around. That's what it is.
Dear.
I think that one's one of them, but you never know, mate. You never know with the.
No, it's all right. Listen, if you want to, I mean, you don't need to create a fake. I mean, if you want to create fake accounts, do it and subscribe. But just don't. Listen, okay.
No, but Perchy, the point is, right, if you're going to do it and you're going to try and do it, you might as well call it out. I call him out all the time. I think the guy's a prick. So it doesn't matter. I'm saying it with chest, Perchy. I'm saying it with chest. But he has to hide behind accounts. So there we go.
I got a Frankie de Jong shirt. Jeez. Barry, I'm your man.
Chris, I will hit you up, Chris. I will hit you up.
Don't hit him up. Barry used to love Hossam Ghali. Yeah. I mean, Barry had a Gregor Raziak shirt.
What are you talking about? Don't no.
It's a
my love for Emerson. My love for Emerson is the love.
You're going to be one of those that follows him. Are you going to be like those Jose cult fans that like just follow him around?
No. He's dead. He's dead to me. Like last night, right? All I saw, and from you, Perchy, Harry Kane scored. It was a good goal. It was a shit goal. No one cares about Harry Kane anymore. He's not here. But the agenda, right? The agenda against Tottenham Hotspur, when you went on the Sky Sports app yesterday, there's a game going on, right? Nottingham Forest, Sheffield United. You had to scroll down because all you had was this Harry Kane like love affair from Sky Sports.
It was always going to happen, though. I think we all realised that was going to happen. Like I don't care too much about it now. Like I put it on because I flicked it over. Luckily, I have a stick that can watch any game I want here. And I was just watching. I was watching the Forest game. By the way, good game of football is it? Oh my gosh! Oh, I've just seen an absolute great. This is a great account. Whoever this is, fair play. Heritage Henry Port Show. I've heard Sean's woken up with absolute anger that he's that I've replaced him into the little trifecta. Kane won't even win the Bundesliga. Here's one for you, Barry. Do you know what I said? I said it would be poetically brilliant if Bayern Munich win nothing this season and Spurs win a trophy. I think it'd be one of those poetic things that I go, that I would absolutely giggle.
Not only that, Emerson scores a no-look header or a no-look goal or scores the winning goal.
How about this?
It wins us a trophy, right? If we win a trophy and Emerson scores the winning goal, I am literally coming for every single person. I will have to do an 84-hour stream to go for.
How many goals do you think Emerson scores this year?
I think Emerson scores more than Richarlison.
No. Give me a number.
I'm saying 6.
And I'll say in the league this is, right? Just in the league.
6.
He scored 6 goals in the league. If he does that, I will buy an Emerson 12 shirt and frame it and it will go on the wall.
Come on, Emma, go.
If Emerson, he's got 5 to go. He scored 1, 5 more left. As I said, if he scores more than 6 goals, there you go. Someone in the chat clip it, and then send it to me, and I'll put it up on my thing. I will buy an Emerson shirt.
Do you know what, Bertie? The funniest thing is that you know that's going to happen, and every time you walk past that shirt, you're going to be thinking of me.
Yeah, I know. No, I was going to ask you to sign it as well.
Oh, okay.
As I was going to get. No. There you go. I'll do that. Oh, someone's just put an Emerson bicycle kick. Imagine. Can I just say the wet dreams Barry has when this happens? By the way, honestly, I've never known a person to. I've never known you talk about Emerson Royale, like anyone talk about Emerson Royale as much as you.
Yeah, I don't even talk about my kids or my wife like I talk about.
They all asked for kits this season. You get all these kits and stuff, and they go, can we get Richarlison? Can we get Sonny? No, Emerson now.
Well,
I can imagine you in there.
The trouble is, I've got an issue because my kid. Well, the other reason why I don't think of my kids like that is because they've got even worse footballing opinions than me. One of them. Oh no. One of them supported Chelsea because she fancied Mason Mount. So now I've said to her, "So do you support Man United now?" My little one, Bo, the little terrorist, she supports Manchester City. And then obviously
did she talk like this?
Max supports Liverpool because obviously Laura supports Liverpool.
You've done terrible there.
It's terrible, right?
You should be disappointed as a father for letting that happen.
That's why
that is a shamble.
I've learned not to argue with the women in this household, right?
Don't. It is the rules though. It's what you have to do. It's the indoctrination early. You get the Spurs kits early on when they're young.
Hey, I've got them all Spurs kits. I got them all. They wore them once, took the picture. Next thing, I can't find them again. I think they're like stuffed under their bed. They've burnt them. They've used them as toilet paper. I don't know what they've done. But even and this is how bad it was. Right, last week when I did the watch along, I took Bo to the We Are Tottenham TV studio. So she's obviously the one that supports Man City, and she said, "Oh, Dad, should I put my Tottenham shirt on?" I was like, "Yeah, that'd be good." She goes, "But I don't support Tottenham." I said, "I know, because by you saying that really hurts me." So not only did she do that, she then put a red T-shirt on, and she put a red T-shirt on, and I'm like, "Are you taking the mick?"
You're getting absolutely mugged off by your children.
By a 10-year-old.
By a 10-year-old, exactly. I mean, yeah, no. Does she mock you for your Emerson Royale opinion as well?
No, they just go with it now, and they're literally like sitting there, and they're like, "Oh, it's Emerson," and it's like, and they just look at me, and they just see the smile on my face, and they're like, "Oh God, Dad's at it again. Dad's at it again." It's like Laura as well. When we're at the stadium, she every time the second half when we were for Shakhtar and we were down behind the bench and he came down that side and Laura's like looking at me and I'm looking at her with a smile on her face and she goes, "You sad man." You sad madman. And then because we were with her dad as well, she was like talking on the way up, and she was like, "Oh God, people are going to come up to Barry and they're going to say hello and they're going to say, oh, we recognise you," like that. And she literally, we were in the marketplace and some guy said, "Oh, Barry, how you doing?" I was like, yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you? And she just looks around, rolls her eyes, and just goes, "YouTube wanker."
Oh, don't I get that as well? I'm used to it as well. Sarah said Raffle has signed Emerson's shirt off for charity. If I can get a signed Emerson shirt, I will do that. I will genuinely do that for charity. I'll do it for the Peace Hospice, definitely. I just need to get a hold of one. Barry, you know a man about a man who can sort one out.
A man about a man about a man. I'm sure I can. Yeah.
If what we'll do, me and Barry will off stream. We'll figure out if we can get a signed Emerson shirt, and I'll have to do it so Barry doesn't get a hold of it because he will probably keep it and then photocopy the signature onto just a generic Emerson 12 shirt, and then he keeps it for himself. But
I'll sleep with it. I'll cuddle it at night.
You'll sleep with it, cuddling. You'll get all Barry's like cuddly stuff on it. But yeah, no. So let me sort something out. If it's not Emerson's signed shirt, I'll try and sort out a signed shirt from a player. I'll try and sort it out for charity. If it's not Emerson, I'll sort something out. But we'll do that down the line. We'll do that down the line this season. If we get to like maybe we'll call it the 5K milestone target. How about that? Once we get to 5K, it's a big number in this. So we're nearly at 2K. So how about that? At 5K, when we get to 5K, I will work something out and find a signed shirt because I know you can buy them. But the idea is we want to raffle it off for charity. So yeah. So let's sort something out. I mean, we can talk to people that know people at the club that might be able to sort of help it out, and it will be a good idea. Leave it with me, and I'll be on the case for that. Good idea. I like the idea. When we get to the hour mark, we'll do the lineup, and we'll get your lineup, and we'll do the chat. I like it with the chat because we did it last week, and we'll keep doing it moving forward. Morning, Perchy, Nick, and everyone in the chat can't wait for the game. I agree. I think it's really exciting and terrible parenting. I mean, your name is Henry. It's Heritage Henry Ports Show. It's brilliant. Bayern won't win the Bundesliga with that squad. They will. Trust me, they will. They won it with a worse team last year. Levy Lover X. Who's called Levy Lover X? I mean, and you can't have a go on that one. Emerson had the second most touches against Brentford. He could end up with 15 goals. Jeez. He will not end up with... If he gets 15 goals, I don't know. I'm not going to say because I don't see it happening at all. It won't. I'll let Barry take in charge of the Percy TV for a whole week.
The Emerson Royale Appreciation Week.
Yeah, and the Emerson Royale Appreciation Week, Barry will be leading the charge on it. How about that? If he scores 15 league goals... I got a shirt from my eldest last season. He said he wouldn't wear it. He said he wouldn't wear it outside, but he would sleep in it. Thought, well, we had him like most fans in the ground. Yeah, that's true. So true. Big up, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Big up, F1 2022 is the best. Big up you over on Twitch. If you're over on the Twitch, big up the Twitch army. There's 2 of you now. Up the Twitch army. Big up. The Kane hate here is too much. Thanks to Sava and Mini Sava here. They are soft on Levy and Enoch. Give them a free pass with this toxic positivity crap on Kane. He will win the cup before Tottenham. I mean, when I said it earlier, I just said it was a joke, by the way. Trust me, I said it because Bayern Munich win everything. I think they could go and win the treble. Sorry. Mini Savra, I think that's I don't know. I think that's a bit harsh. I have a name; it's up there. Soft on Levy. I'm sorry. I've been Levy out for a very, very long time. Hadrian's Wall. Who are you, Hadrian's Wall? Just saying. And I'm not toxic positive. Trust me, I am a realist. Toxic positive. Sorry, can I just ask? I want to ask this question, and the next comment I pull up will be yours on your reply on this. I'm gonna freeze what I'm doing. One, who's been toxic positive, apart from him and his Emerson opinion, but that's just his agenda. Who have I given a free pass to? I've been very critical, but I've been very judgmental on certain things, but I've understood a certain thing. And when have I been soft on Daniel Levy? I want to see your reply, Hadrian's Wall. You are now getting called out. This is cool. This is a Perchy call out on you now. So I want to see your reply on this. Who are you? Let's be having you. There, exactly. Sorry. I didn't mean to get so aggressive just then.
You did. You got all aggressive.
Barry will make an altar. No, he has got a shrine of Emerson Royale. But it's in his place and it's locked.
Yeah. So behind these trophies, I mean, I got more trophies than Tottenham Hotspur. Behind these trophies is like the shrine to Emerson Royale. It's not really. Not really.
We have. Do you know what I love? We have got some trolls today. We've got Levy Lover XX, Realist, PS. I'm assuming that
PMSL.
Oh, I'm not like a kid. This is like kid stuff. So is that piss myself laughing?
Laughing, yeah.
So yes, I am. I would consider myself a realist. Yeah. I'm very confused.
By the way, did you see that whole AstroPay thing? I don't really understand it, if I'm honest.
AstroPay, it's basically like, I thought it was like Klarna or something like that, no?
So I downloaded it. Of
course you did. You're in Levy's back pocket. That's what you are.
So of course, so what you do is you get a little thing like that on your wallet, right? And then apparently the benefits, all it is it gives you 20% discount in the shop. So basically like a prepaid card. I don't really understand.
He's right, Perchy. Take it as a positive. You've made it till you get some trolls. Exactly. # love the trolls. Go on. How about this? Levy Lover and Hadrian's Wall. If you want to come on, I'm going to do it. I am going to be Savva now. Do you want to come on?
Let's see if they're actual people.
How about this? I'm going to put the link in the chat, but only if your name is Hadrian's Wall or Levy Lovers coming in. How about that? Are you coming on? Astro is a Malaysian TV. Yeah, it is. Astro is the Malaysian TV channel, but AstroPay is not Malaysian. I think they sponsored Wolves, I think, if I'm right in saying. Am I right in saying they sponsor Wolves?
Yeah, they sponsor Wolves as well. Yeah.
Who would you that's not the one I wanted. I've missed this thing. Yeah, so this is from Jaden. Who would you start if you had to start one of Darren Phillips? Ashley Phillips, genuinely. Oh God, what? You're at a cricket game. I just seen that.
Well, what are you laughing at? I can't play cricket today. We're top of the league, 3 games to go. I've got absolute hate from the rest of my team because.
Can I just say, there needs to be like an actual YouTube series about your cricket team. I hear all these stories that you tell me. It's like, come on, this is amazing. Like I hear all these stories and I go, come on, what actually happened? Come on. Oh, they've bottled it. Levy Lover has bottled it. And the other fella, where is he?
Of course they have.
Hadrian's Wall bottled it. You call them out. It's brilliant. Yeah, look, I love it. It's Golden Perchy. Big fight the fight. Yeah, listen. You know what it is I don't have a problem with trolls, but when they start making lies up, I just get irritated by it. That's the thing. I just get irritated by it. You've been mistaken for Sean. Soft on Levy. No, Sean's not soft on Levy. Sean, do you know what makes me laugh? Is Sean gets this thing as a Levy lover. He just articulates it differently, and people don't, because he doesn't scream Levy and Enoch out. People think that he wants the owners. He doesn't. He's actually been very vocal on his channel about it. That actually, the way that we operate, we can't operate like this anymore. I think Sean's a good mate of mine, so I'm not having any hate on Sean. Sean's an actually amazing man. And I tell you what,
and also
articulates so well.
And also, guys, does that mean I've got a season ticket holder? Does that mean that I'm soft as well, or am I going to support?
Yeah, but that's the thing is just because people articulate things differently, Andrew. Andrew, you're always in the chat, so big up to you, mate. But no, I wouldn't big up Shawnee. Shawnee's a top guy. He's one of my mates. He's He's a really, really nice guy. And listen, he's helped this channel out, by the way, exponentially. On a serious level, Sean has been so helpful when it comes to that. Oh, he's back. You guys use troll in the wrong context. One, I'm not a troll. Two, I watch Savage show. Although he claims to be Levy out, he's still soft and tends to divert your attention away from Enoch. Hadrian's Wall. Do you know why? Because do you know what Savage channel is? What my channel is? We're a football channel. Do you know what? The one thing that I don't like, the one thing I really don't like is sitting there talking about Daniel Levy and Enoch the whole stream. For me, I just think the topic is boring, and there's a lot more to talk about, right?
Yeah, personally, you're right. But also, like my opinion with Emerson Royale, that's their opinion, and that's what they're. No one's going to die on a hill.
Yeah.
All of this. If people want to, if people want to support him or they're seen as supporting him, that's fine. If they don't want to support him, like Brian and everyone else, that's fine as well. But like you said, Perchy, the thing that I found is kind of boring is that it's just, if you talk about all stream, you just feel like drained because it is boring.
The topic's boring. The topic's dull. Listen, I'll sit there and as I said, I mentioned earlier on at the beginning of it. If you're going, go to the Hadrian's Wall. I expect you to be at the protest today. All this, I expect you to be at the protest. Because one of those, the funny thing is do you know what makes me laugh? Is Savage soft on Daniel Levy. No, he's not. He doesn't give him any money. Same with me. Not one penny goes to him. Some people that will protest, and listen, not having a go, this is not me having a go, because I'm good mates with these guys. Not having a go, but they still pay money. They still got their season ticket. Now, listen, I'm not having a go, because I understand why people retain their season ticket. But for me, when people start using this and just making up pure lies, it's silly. And you say, here comes excuses. Well, Hadrian's Wall.
Hadrian, come on,
stream.
Link on.
Here you go. I only want Hadrian. I will be booting you if you're not Hadrian's Wall. There's the link. Hadrian's Wall. If you want to come on, there's the link. As I said, I'm booting out. There's the link. I don't want people making up lies. That's the one thing. Come on and say it to me. And you said, fair play if you've handled my comment as well. Well, because I broke down everything you said and it was complete and utter fake. It's false. I know Sava very well. Sava is one of the most Levy and Enoch out people I know. The one thing he doesn't want to do, though, is his streams be completely... his link to be completely used, like his stream to use to be talking about it. He's got other things to talk about. We have more than one thing to talk about. No, the link is not for everyone. It's only for Hadrian's Wall. Anyone else that joins, I am booting you out for now because otherwise it just gets absolutely mental. And I'm trying to be much more. What's the right word? What is the right word? Strict, and I'm going to be ruthless is the word now. I'm not having 7 or 8 people in one stream. It is mental. Okay, Hadrian's Wall. You've got the link. Come and say it. If Sava's not wishy-washy, he says it how it is. Sean Butler's not worse. He just articulates it worse. Sorry, Sava and Sean are good mates of mine. I'm not having you in this, and I'll give you one last chance. Otherwise, I will block you. I'm not having you talk to people that are very close to me in this community that have helped me so much in this and make up lies about them. Sean articulates it differently to other people, which is why I like watching Sean's stuff, because Sean articulates stuff differently to me. We don't agree on everything. But Sean articulates it. And I know what you're going to say. Me and Sava don't agree on everything, by the way, either. A lot of stuff we do. We have the same... Not on everything. Hey, whoa. Me and Sava disagree on a lot of things. But the difference is me and Sava meet in the middle a lot of the time. We both talk about it and we discuss it, and that's how it works. But listen, Hadrian's Wall, you've got the link. I expect you to come on now.
Actually, bring up the comment above that from Angelo, right?
Barry, I know you have a season ticket to Spurs because you support your club. You are not worried about Levy and how useless he is, huh? What does that mean? I'm confused.
I don't really understand. Look, Angelo, for me, this is not just about fighting a football club. This is about fighting a business, and that and people that are fighting, trying to get out the football club. I respect that and I support them, but they're not fighting just against a football club. It's not just like a Manchester United or a Luton Town or something like that, right? Am I concerned about? I'm not worried about how he's doing. Of course, I'm worried. Am I able to have an action or make an opinion that Daniel Levy will listen to me? No, because he won't. He doesn't care about me. He's not going to sit there and say, if he doesn't care about season ticket holders, he doesn't care about fans with the price rises, the people in the shop, the people going to the game and spending money. I'm okay with where I am. I don't really understand. Yes, he's useless, but useless in what? His job role is to make money, and that part of him he does very well at. It's just the football side of things that he doesn't do very well at. So useless, it's a very weird term to say how useless he is. Useless in terms of investing in the football club, 1,000,000%, right? Is he going to take a phone call from Barry? And I don't know, man. I want these people out. But I personally, I don't see how we do it. That doesn't mean that other people who see how they think to do it is wrong either. What I'm saying is I'm kind of a little bit like meh with it all. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's fine.
No,
I'm not saying that's what have you, but like some people don't go to the game. Perchy doesn't go to the game. I just want to go. I just want to go see some good football. And that's it. I won't spend hundreds, thousands of pounds in the ground. If people buy me a drink when I'm there, I'm not going to be harsh and go, "Oh, I can't believe you've bought me a drink from Daniel Levy." So it is a strange one. But look, I just want our football club back, and I think that and everything else.
Yeah, no, I agree. I've got to bring this up. So you're like most channels, threatening to block someone for articulating their thoughts when they're not being. No. You're being. No. Hang on. I said I will block you if you make lies up. That's the difference. If you start spreading lies about other people, other channels, I will. I'm not said you. I'm not threatened, but I just said when you say about people like Sean and Sava, that people that I know very well, and you spread lies. That's why I said I'll block you on. Don't try and make this out. It's not. I've never said you're being abusive, but I said what you are doing is spreading lies. I'm not having that in my channel. It's fact over feeling, my friend. Fact over feeling. And I said I gave you the link. If you wanted to come onto the channel to articulate what you wanted to say, that is absolutely fine. I've got no problem with that. If you want to call someone wishy-washy and you want to call these people bad and all that stuff, when I know their opinions and what they say, you don't like it. And I'm going to say this now. You don't like it that I don't sit here and for 2 hours long sit and go, I want ENIC to go. Daniel Levy must go. They own a £6 billion industry now. It's a conglomerate. When it's not going to be one of those that you're just going to go, oh, well, because a couple of thousand people are protesting, we're going to make change. It's not going to work like that. It's not going to work like that. I think I have much more critical thinking in my head to go, the only way you're going to get rid of these people is once the money's there.
Exactly. Perchy, look, at the end of the day, people support this club for how they want to support it. If they have their opinion, people like Perchy, like me, like everyone else that come on the shows, they put their opinion out. They don't sit behind a keyboard. They don't sit there saying, I'm trying to articulate, do whatever you want to do. Then that's fine. But don't first of all, like this comment, it's not about don't be personal. You don't know these people, right? You don't know what they.
Who's this idiot? Who's this absolute idiot as well? Honestly,
they're really wound up.
Oh no, because do you know what it is? It's the one thing I don't like. I don't actually mind if people call me whatever they want to call me. I don't care. It's when people come on my chat and talk about other people that I know are good mates. Like even if it was you, if someone came on to my shows and started talking about you when you weren't here, I just like people like this idiot. Patrick's an idiot. Like, listen, these people need to grow up. Where are all these? It's like it's like they're like cockroaches. These trolls, they come in droves. Once they feel like now what they've got is they've got the reaction now, and they all want to turn up. And listen, I'm sorry, everyone, I'm not going to bring up any more trolls at the moment for now. Just like, if you want to be an idiot, you've got the link. If you want to come on, say it to my face. Don't say it from a Daniel Levy. I know what you're trying to say. This, it's just.
Anyway,
yeah, I've made Wolves a fire mod.
Anyway, I don't care what people say. They can say I've had far things worse said about me. I can't. About someone who sat in their mum's basement,
mum's box room,
in their keyboard.
Exactly. This is it. You've got the link. If you want to go, if you want to school me, when I know a lot. The problem is these people want to hide with a fake account, and because they know either they've got this is a fake account, or that they don't want to show their face. Listen, the difference is I share my opinion. I put my face to everything I say. Everything I say it because I mean it. I may change. I may get my Javianas on, and I might flip flop onto a different opinion. But the one thing I will do is I will justify everything I say is because I believe it at the time. Whatever I said at the time, I believed it. I've not just said it for the sake of saying it. And I'm sorry,
and also that what I mean about people hiding behind keyboards. I'm not saying that's everyone. I'm saying the people that come out and say nasty things about people that aren't on the stream and everything else and do you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I respect everyone's opinion. I may disagree with it, but let's all you know.
I'm always right, Team Perch. Your community is what's wrong with Spurs supporters. You just sit here 2 hours bashing players and fans. I haven't bashed any player for 2 hours. I haven't got the time for that. And what fans have I bashed?
You bash me, Perchy. You bash me over my Emerson love.
Don't. People clip that now, and that's going to turn into something other else.
Anyway, Perchy. Anyway, there's some games on today.
Let's move on. There's
some games on today. So,
I'm a bit disappointed it's not an early kickoff. I'd have liked it.
No, we're rubbish at 12:30 kickoffs. 5:30 kickoffs. We're undefeated in the last 5. So
yeah, look. Someone's absolutely schooled this guy. Someone he goes, people don't have 2 hours a day sitting in front of him and talk crap. And someone, love, don't have time, but you got time to type in the chat.
Yeah, Perchy, you bully, Perchy, you bully. Anyway,
stop.
Get Premier League games today. We have 3 o'clock kickoffs. This is when I hate it, right? Because you've got a Friday game, the Saturday games, the Sunday games, and everything else. So you've got they're spread out. So I like it because they're spread out. But then you've got the games aren't exact. Some of the games aren't exactly exciting. Like 3 o'clock, Fulham, Brentford, Liverpool, Bournemouth, Wolves, Brighton. So I think for me, Fulham, Brentford, that'll be an interesting game. Probably be a draw.
These comments are brilliant.
What?
I don't live with my mother.
Liverpool, Bournemouth, Liverpool. I'm trying very hard to move this on, but it's not working. Liverpool, Bournemouth, I think it's an easy Liverpool win. I think for those people, I think the most interesting game apart from our game is probably the City Newcastle game at 8 o'clock, right? Because I've not captained Haaland this week.
Ooh, really?
I've gone with Mo Salah. Because Liverpool at home playing Bournemouth, I think he's gonna be good, and I think I think he's gonna get more points this week. I've got a feeling that City are not gonna go on this. They're gonna. There's gonna be more 1-0s and 2-1 game wins than there is gonna be the 4s, the 5s, and everything else. Maybe until they play like Luton or Sheffield United, right? So there we go. Grace says in the comment, this Manchester United game scares me a lot because they would want to make up for their last match against Wolves. Yeah, look, for me, I'm 100% behind that. I don't think the Man United I think they turned up to that Wolves game and they thought they were just going to get 3 points. I think that it'll be a high scoring game again. It could be I predicted 2-2. I think it could even be a 3-3. There's definitely going to be goals in this game. So yeah, it's going to be.
No, I agree. For me, it's. Let's have a look. bang on. Well said, AJ. By the way, bang on. Big on me. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, let's sort of go through it now and let's pick the team. How about that? I'll do my.
Pick the team. The team's going to be the same, mate.
Yeah, but we do it as a. Do you know what I like? I did last time. Is we do it as a group.
We do it as a group. We do it as a collective.
We do it as a team, and whatever the team is the team as the chat do. Listen, like, yeah. I'm not Kuba. This is the last one. Yeah, the real difference between Sav and myself is that he thinks Levy will never leave and will change, whereas I think Levy has to leave. Yeah, it's frustrating being agreed, Kuba, agreed. But listen, the difference is we can still live among each other, whether we have different opinions on it. And this is the point. I hate the feeling being told I'm this, that, and the other, and Sava as well, in the sense that because we have different views on the same topic, it just gets way too silly. But yeah, let's pick the team.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, can you see that?
Here we go.
Let's do a little bit of a magical zoom in.
Zoom.
Boom. Here we go. I've lost my screen. It's disappeared off my area. Okay, here we are. I'll zoom out a little bit. It's a bit too. What am I doing?
This is the kit. This is the kit that I'm wearing today. This was the last time you were good.
Oh my days! My second screen is now bugging out and it keeps freezing on me. I'm gonna have to put it here. It keeps flashing and messing up. Okay, let's make that a little bit smaller. There we go. Boom. I put that in here now. So as a chat, I want the chat to basically. We're going to start with the goalkeeper for once. Yeah, there you go. Look, it's like he smells a troll and he's back.
Yeah.
This, Ben, you're in charge. The hammer's back to you. I don't care. You do what you need to do, my good friend. Okay, guys, in goal, I feel like there's only one player, right? I don't think anyone's picking anyone else.
Tangay and Dombele in goal.
Who's going in goal? We all said Vicario, right? I don't think there's an argument. We're going Vicario. Right back. Oh, God, here we go. Who are we going at right back? Should I just type his name in now?
Just type Emma Goat. And there's only one.
See, well done. Let's see. I didn't think she was watching, but Susie's she's banned him. Yeah, go on, wifey. Defend the honour. I love it.
Hopefully, she also heard my ask about putting you in an Emerson Royale shirt, Barcelona.
I'll put Emerson Royale in there. Look.
What do you mean? Why are you saying it like, I'll have to put him in?
I'm just doing it now to wind you up.
Oh my God.
We've got to put Emerson Royale in. Yeah, someone said Porro. Emerson the King. Emerson. Okay, right centre back. Oh wait, you can move positions. Ooh. What is it? Emerson's going to be like here now, isn't he?
Yeah, that's where he's playing. In his AND system, that's where he's playing. So yeah, put him in his proper position.
Okay, right centre back. Are we all confirmed on the right?
Yes, Susie, I love that. It'll be better.
Oh no! See, she's listening. Oh, go on in. Are we putting Eric Dyer in, right?
No.
Romero. Are we all good with the Romero right centre back? I expect that's what we're saying.
Yeah. He's good to go. Anne says he's
Romero.
Good to go.
1, 2, 3 bus at Perch. I thought you were leaving out. I am. Oh God, honestly, I don't know if you're trolling now. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not talking about it anymore. Susie, can you picture Perchy in a Barcelona Emerson jersey? See, This is what happens every time you come on stream. People think that I have stuff that I don't, and the thing is, it gets spread, by the way, and it comes back all the time. It does my nothing. I blame you.
Unfortunately, they believe in Barry. So
Barry beliefs are wild.
Yeah, unsub to Perchy people.
No, shut up. No. Okay, guys, I'm going to put it out there. I'm 10 subs away from 1900 on a serious level. There's 152 of you in here. Listen, I wake up very early in the morning to set these up. Come on, please. 10 people, 10 subs. Anyway, left centre back. Are we saying the same person? This man. So I think that's an obvious one, right? And left centre back, left back. Sorry. Again, I think that picks itself, right?
Yeah.
Destiny Adoji. There you go. That's our back five. I think that was an easy one.
Yeah.
Right defensive midfielder. Now that's a question for people. Is it?
That's for people in the chat because I
think I think the chat picked this one.
I think the chat picked this one, but I don't know.
So we've got
Tigaro.
Skip.
Interesting.
What's Tigaro gone with?
Yeah, he's right. Everyone's got
For Skip. Yeah, listen,
yeah.
we'll get to the right wing spot and all that in a bit, but right centre back. Whereas as a group, where are we going at right centre back? A lot of people
right centre back, right midfield.
Right midfield. Sorry, honestly, I'm so this chat has completely thrown me off. There you go. There you go. People are getting booted now. Come on. Come on, guys. Be nice in the chat. Come on, be nice. Right centre back. Where are we going? Right centre midfield. Sorry, right centre midfield.
What are you saying? Stop it.
Oh, I'm so. Do you know what? My bearings are thrown off. I'm confused. Come on, please.
It's got to be Sarr.
Kuvit's going right centre back with Sanchez. DM with Romero. I think Romero in defensive midfield would be one of the worst things we could do. That man hasn't got composure. You need composure in midfield, right? Okay. Guys, I just want a Sarr or Skip at the moment at right centre midfield, right DM, whatever you want to call it. Sarr or Skip. Who are we having? There was a lot of Sarrs. Someone said Porro, but I think you're a little bit behind, Scott. I think you're a little bit behind. Sarr, yeah, do you know what? Screw it. Dictatorship talk. Sarr. Pape Sarr is in. I want him in. I think he'd be the one there. Left DM, I think is an obvious one, right? I think that's obvious. I don't think anyone wants Skip there. I think Basuma's got to be right. I think Basuma's right. He's Basuma. On the left, are we saying Basuma? Yeah, Basuma. Come on, guys. Get it in the chat. There you go. I'm putting him in. Basuma's in. Unless someone can give me any reason why it can't be him. Emerson Royale, no, he's at right back, Tigaro. Royale is at right back. We can't have him at centre midfield. He can't pass a ball.
Oh,
sorry. That one slipped out. I didn't.
Second most touches against Brentford. Second most touches.
It was a joke. Number 10.
Pass accuracy against Brentford.
Okay. I was joking. Number 10, Cam. We'll go down the middle first. Madison or Lo Celso? Again, I think this one's an easy one, right?
Mad dog.
Madison. Kulu is it? Jessica's gone Kulu as an 8. Really? I don't think so. Not for me. Madison, the vice captain. Yeah, matters. Madison. I think that's a foregone conclusion, right? We're going James Madison at 10. Yeah. Someone said Romero. I don't think that was for 10. Tigaro. I mean,
maybe
that guy's
behind on the street.
I was going to say, I think Tigaro is slightly behind. I'd consider chucking Forster up top. He has a proper target, man. Brilliant. Right wing. Now I think this 3 now is the contentious bit. Now I think, right? I think we can get to a stage of a bit more contention. And thank you to the guy that's just subscribed. We're 9 away from 1900. Come on. Can we get there?
People, subscribe.
There's 160 of you in here. 9 of you can't have subscribed. Now, right wing. Are we going Solomon? Are we going Son, maybe? Are we going Kulusevski? Are we going Porro? Are we going Richarlison? Go on, guys. This one's a bit of a contention. Who's a lot of love for Solomon in it? A few Porros. No one's going Kulusevski. No one's gone Kulusevski at the moment, really. I like Porro right wing, Solomon right wing. There's a lot of Solomons. Solly. I think that's I would say groundbreaking Solomon, right? Would you say Barry?
Pedro Porro. But
I think on the chat, we'll go by chat. Susie's gone Kulu, and And if I'm right in saying I think Kulu now gets at right wing, sometimes you just got to do what the missus wants. It's got listen. It's not a democracy. When the missus says it, the missus gets it. I mean that could come out. That could come out.
To be very careful.
You know. Oh dear.
Oh, Bertie, somebody's going to clip that bit.
Someone's clipping that, isn't it? She's saying,
Bertie says what the missus wants, the missus gets. She gets it.
Oh gosh. It's not a lie, is it, though? There she is. Yep. She knows the drill.
Oh, my God, Bertie.
That could get clipped again. For God's sake.
Choice of words. Just move on. Pick the player.
I'm putting Solomon in and then shutting up, and we're moving on. I'm just going to get myself in a lot of trouble. Left wing. Are we putting the captain at left wing, or are we putting Kulusevski?
Yeah.
Perisic, maybe? What are we saying? Left wing. Left wing. We going.
It's got to be Sonny. Even though.
Oh, forget Kuma's killed me. Fair play. Even following that up with someone clipping it sounds dodgy.
I know.
I tell you what, this is the most fun I've had on stream for a very long time. I've had the giggles over here. Massive thank you to the three people that just subscribed. We're now 6 away. Let's try and also, guys, come on, 26 to get to 100 likes. Come on, let's do that. Let's get there. Come on, guys. Left wing, though, I've got a few for Sonny. Someone's saying Lo Celso. I don't know if you're behind Jaden. Lo Celso wouldn't have a left wing. Doesn't offer much. Sonny, Capitano, Pape Sarr at left wing. Yeah, why? I think Tigara's behind from what I believe.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. He's said I was behind. Yeah.
Perisic. I mean, the region of Spain, maybe. Why not? They just play the whole of Catalan at left wing. Son as a 9. Okay, I can understand why Jaden wants to go Son as a 9. Son. I mean, we're having a bit of a laugh, and I'm going from Son something, and then I just get. You wonder what the problem with this fan base is that they're back. Jesus, Patrick, get a life. We're just having a bit of fun, mate. Calm down, jeez. Have a day off. I mean, we're just picking our squad. Come on. The Solomon. You want Solomon at left wing? That's not a bad shout. Yeah. Tigara's on behind. Solomon left wing. Porro on the right. We've already picked Solomon. We can't have Solomon. He's on the right, guys. Come on. Doku. I mean, we just put players that don't play for us. Why not? Sonny for 60 minutes on Tigaro. Son as a 9. Richie on the left. Should be Solomon, but Solomon's on the right, guys. We can't put Solomon now. We've already picked him.
I mean,
I'm gonna put a poll. I think a poll because that's quite. I'm not sure. Left winger. I'm just gonna call it. I'm literally left wing. Is it gonna be Perisic? Is it gonna be Sonny? Who else have I got adding there? Solomon. No, Solomon. Sorry. Who have I missed? Kulusevski, sorry. And yeah, and Richie. There you go. There's four decisions to go left wing. We'll give you 5 minutes quickly to do that, and that's up. So there you go. Whatever you guys pick is now down. It's down to you, the viewer. Pick that one right. And thank you again to the 2 people that just subscribed. We're just 4 away now. Come on, we're nearly there. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys. It will be Son. I think if we with the manager will pick Heung-min Son. Patrick Barry likes Emerson because they both know the falling asleep during games. Oh dear. Listen, just have a laugh. We just have this. Listen, the one thing now. Let's move forward from all of that of the drama. Let's just have a bit of a laugh, guys. Come on, we're as a fan, and thanks to the guys just unsubscribers. Just have fun, man. Come on, have fun with it. Yeah. Son left, Kulu right. I think that's what it will be. What the manager will pick. I think he doesn't change, but
it'll be the same.
We'll give it 2 more minutes. We'll give it 2 more minutes. At the moment, the poll. Who's winning the poll? Son is winning it with 60%. massively. So you want him on the left side, so that's fine.
And
Boring lineup.
lineup.
Hopes some. I don't think he will. I don't think he makes many changes. I think the only change he makes is I think he will make his Sarr for Skip will be the only change he makes. In hindsight, I think that's what will happen. Son at the moment 63%. We'll end it in 1 minute, and we'll end it at what 10:21 for you guys, 11:21 for me. 63. Come on.
Sweden women are currently 1-0 up against Australia in the fourth playoff from a VAR penalty. 55 minutes on.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. There's a great possibility I agree that he could start the same. AJ, unfortunately, the people spoken wanted Solomon on the right. You can't have Solomon on the left. We can't multiply.
I think today we may see, or what I'd like to see is we may see some, depending on how the game is going and who the starting lineup is. If he sticks to the same lineup, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I would quite like Ange today to flood that midfield to try and dominate United in that midfield.
Possibly, agreed. I agree.
I don't think we'll necessarily stick away from that plan. I would really like, I'd really like us to do that, and then to see what happens. Let's just say we are leading, right, and going into the last 2 minutes. Does he?
What's happened to my team?
I don't know what's happened.
What is going on? I give up. Who are we having up top?
It's got to be Rishi, surely.
Emerson's decided just to float around like he usually does.
Yeah, Emerson's fallen asleep and then woken up 10 minutes later.
Emerson was out of position again. Tottenham just tweeted, where are you watching? I always like watching this and hoping. Oh, they put Madrid. They could have just put Barcelona there. Come on. I look at those where are you watching ones, and I always hope maybe they put Barcelona on it. But who are you having as a 9? I think Richarlison's probably getting it. Richie will brace as well. I think we just dump Richarlison in there, and that'll be our team. As a fan base, I will post, as I did last week, I will put it up on the community page on our starting lineup. So the changes we've made 2 changes from last week. Solomon for Kulusevski, Sarr for Skip. I think that's fair, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Guys, I will save that, and I will I'll stop sharing that now. I will save that and I'll put it on the community page. Thanks, guys, for doing it. Bit of a laugh, why not? We're here just to have a bit of a laugh and a bit of a calm one now. We're calm. Breathe in, breathe out. Question now. Oh, before we do that, big up Tigaro with a super chat. The reality is Enoch and Levy will leave only if one Joe Lewis situation implicates Tottenham. Operations agreed. A much bigger financial fish appears as our white knight. Fact. This. I think this is where people miss it completely. And I will move on quickly from this topic. I'll move quickly off this topic, Tigaro, because it's just caused a lot of backlash from people. A few people just get very, very emotional about it. Listen, as I said, I spoke to Brian this morning, good mate of mine. I said to him, he was like, about going on his show next week. I said, yeah, I'm more than happy to go on his show. Love Brian to bits. And he said about the protests. I said, yeah, of course I'll promote them. Go and protest, guys. Go and protest. Of course. I'm always one of those. If that's, go and do whatever you think is required. Listen, as I said, I think it's going to take a lot of it. And it's going to take what it's going to take here. And the one thing I will say about the trust, and I'll move on very swiftly from it. Whatever people want to say about it, the one thing what they've got is they've got the reach for people. Now, it's all about consistency. It's not well and good doing it for one game. You do this all season, my point. All season, if that's what you want, and you've got the reach and the people. Collectively, as a group, we have to do it as a group. It's the only way it works. But anyway, sorry, that keeps going. Norwegian Viking, I'm not seeing you in this. A big up if you're new to the channel. What's the hold up with Gift Orban? We will go into losing for a couple of million. I'll be honest. Now, this is something that I will get very, very irritated with if we lose out on a player like Gift Orban because we've haggled pricing. We've agreed for terms with him. The only thing I will say, and this is just me with this is a different opinion. I'm not suggesting saying it is my opinion, but I'm just a different thought process. Could Gift Orban not be the number one choice, as we like to call it? Potentially. Maybe we see him as an opportunist buy, but for me, I think he needs to be first choice if he is. I think this lad, we should be signing him at whatever cost. I think he's a top player. I watched enough about this kid to go, he's the one. Thinking, thoughts?
No, I don't know. I think, did any of us know about this kid 2 weeks ago?
Me.
Oh, okay. Did many of us?
I did a video 3 weeks ago on him.
Did many of us know about this kid 2 or 3 weeks ago? The Belgium league isn't exactly a great league.
I got him from Europa Conference League though. I watched some of his performances in the Conference League, and right. He's now got the fastest ever hat trick in European football. By the way, do you know that?
No.
In European competition, he broke the record last season for Genk. Scored a hat trick in 5 minutes.
Nice.
And he's got the.
But what do you know? What I'm excited for about today, and that is to find out. I know we're talking about just slightly before Gift Orban, the drummer. There's a trumpeter.
We're gonna get. Can we have a full band? That would be amazing.
There's going to be a trumpeter singing. I saw it. Hang on, let me find the email.
I heard about this.
Hang on a minute. Let me find the email that had everything on there. Where are we? Here we go. We've obviously got the TIFO.
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. So new countdown to kickoff. Following consultation with fan groups over the summer and based on feedback from our match day atmosphere survey, we've refined our countdown to kickoff of the new season as follows. A revamped hyped VT to play on our big screens after the warm-up. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur play where the teams are in the tunnel to get our fans in full voice. Teams come out to the ever-popular Duel of Fate. So that's obviously from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Which for me, I don't know why they ever got rid of that, because that was like spine tingling when they used to play that. Teams final team reads delivered by Paul Coit, a live trumpeter to deliver the opening bars of "Oh When the Spurs" from our south stand just before the match kicks off. We have we'll be welcoming all our new players that arrived over the club over the summer, as well as head coach Ange Postecoglou. We'll have another fan-led TIFO display in the south stand, organised by THFC flags with the words "Welcome to N17" held aloft as the team emerged. The beat of the drum. We found that 64% of recently surveyed supporters asked for the return of the drummer on match day, as previously seen at White Hart Lane. As part of our work with the return of the Shelf Group, we shall be trialling a drummer within the South Stand. So that'll be interesting to see what happens there. And working with Spurs song sheet. So that's Tim Winston, I think, right? We've refined our match day playlist with a greater variety of music being played around the concourses to get you in the mood for the game, plus a live DJ for the Stadium Bowl. So it seems to me is it's turned into like we're actually going to a concert today as well as a football
amazing
game.
I mean, at least we get to go to, at least this, I mean, I would have rather than done it last year, because at least it would have detracted from the god awful football.
Yeah,
I mean, at least that would have been much better for it. I would have preferred that. I mean, at least we get a combination of some music and some good football. Big up to Adrian Chia. Huge bids and Glazers don't sell. Exactly. If we're going to go down that bit again, agreed. Man United have been breaking in, stopping games, and the Glazers still haven't sold. That's the key bit. I think people need to remember. Listen, can always work where you want to. Let's just keep up at it. But I agree. Big up to you, mate. Hope you're doing well over it. I will be playing there with my organ. Big up, Mark. Yeah, I think we need the Spurs band, but in the stadium. Just have it scattered, a random. Who's wicking up the bass guitar to the stadium. Do you think the drum's going to work, mate? And the trumpeter and all this is going to work?
I'm not sure, if I'm honest. It depends, right? It depends. If it's just someone just banging a drum, then it's going to be like pointless. So it has to be, done in the right way. But we'll see today. I don't know where they're going to stand because it's not.
Yeah, that's the point. Actually, where are they giving? What I would
so
like.
They're in. So they're apparently it's going to be in my block where my season ticket is. So.
Ooh. So it's actually going to be you. You've just given it away that you're the one banging the drum. But what I would like, it would have been. Do you know what I'd have liked it if they'd had it like in the bottom corner of somewhere. So like in one of the corners, like like when you see in other like countries. I use Spain here, and when I go and watch Espanol out here, they have it at the front of the like their main stand. So like what you want it is just behind the goal, right? That would be brilliant. They won't do it because of that, but this country doesn't. The UK doesn't do it properly.
Yeah.
Should have get it going, get all the flags going. Like that's what you want to see. But listen, if it improves atmosphere, brilliant. I'm just worried it may not. Yeah, big up. Hope that's clean, Mark. Oh gosh, banging his organ. Honestly, you lot, unbelievable. I'll bring the guitar. There you go. Look, we're getting the band together. JJ's bringing his guitar. Anyone else bringing an instrument along? Morning, yeah. If Blazers don't sell, we have 2 available, I guess. Yeah, I agree. But the thing is this is what we're sort of talking about, though. They have to still sell. They have to go, yes, the value has to be enough for them to go, yeah, I can't turn that down. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if we use players as your example, if someone offered us, we love Basuma right now, but let's just say for hypothetical that Real Madrid come in now and offer us £200 million for Basuma, you don't turn that down, right? I use that as just sort of caveat for when we talk about football ownerships. I think 5 to 6 million gets you to the table to negotiate. Anything less than that, they're going, now, as I said, we'll talk to you once you get to 5 to 6 million, billion, not million, so billion, sorry. So, and there's not many people or consortiums that have 6 billion lying around. And by the way, that's just 6 billion to buy the club. Then you want these people to start putting their own more money into it to go and buy this, that, and the other. That's what you've got to remember. I just think people need to remember that part. Definitely. People forget it. People just think, oh, well, we'll just buy it. Boom. Nah, it don't work like that. Where is the Surrey for Levy out if they're doing a survey for Drummond? The survey for the club aren't going to do that, though. Yeah. Like, Jay, I think you've got to remember, the club aren't going to put, like, let's be honest. I know all the guys about and stuff. They get all their stuff taken off them. They can't take Levy out flags into the stadium. You really think that the club are just going to say, do you want Daniel Levy in charge of your club? Of course they're not going to do that. Like, I just big up to you, Jada, but I just think some people completely lose sense of it all. It goes way over a minute. The best way to improve pre-match would be to have some new Levy out chants. Yeah, but you've got to remember, not everyone. Did you see the poll the other day, Barry? Did you see this poll? And I said I put it up on stream the other day that a independent company asked fans of all their clubs about, are you happy the way your club is run? Now, the likes of Brighton were at 99%. Loads of other clubs were at 19 to 99%. Guess how much Tottenham was? What their percentage was?
60%.
There or thereabouts, 58%. What we're saying is out of 100 people, let's just put 100 people down the pub at Tottenham fans. 58 of that 100 think that there's nothing wrong going on at the football club.
There you go.
So when we talk about this, yes, I agree. I think what people do is they get sucked into the echo chamber. And I'm not against people that, but when you hear the same people saying leave ENIC out within a group of people, you think, wow, everyone wants change. But actually, if you pick 100 random people that are Tottenham fans and put them in a room, on average,
you're probably right, Bergie, because you've then got the 20% that are hardcore ENIC out.
Yeah.
20% that are hardcore ENIC in.
Yeah. But if you picked 100 random people, just 100 random people, 58 of them went, I don't think we run that badly. That says it all. Now, what was the percentage for Everton?
Oh, 20%, 25%?
Nope. 8.
8. Bloody hell.
8 of 100 go, we're run fine. Now put those figures into a mass. Now let's talk about that in the millions, right? In the millions. Now what we're saying is that is 80,000 of a million. If my maths is right, for every million, for every thousand, no, 10,000. So 80,000 of a million people. So wants the owners to stay at Everton. What's that? 920,000 want change. Now put that into context with Tottenham and go, it's about 50-50, right? 58%. It's just 50 over 50. I always try and put things into context. If there was a million people in a thing and 920,000 of those people wanted change, you're going to get change at some point, you know? Yeah. And bear in mind, Everton haven't even got rid of their owners right now. And only 8 of 100 want it. Yeah. I think this is where people, I think what we do is and by the way, it's nothing against anyone, by the way, and I'll just say this now. I think what happens is we get so warped into our own, in what we do is we tend to float towards people that we agree with. And that's nothing, that's just natural. So, for example, you listen to Tottenham on tour, you listen to Tottenham away because these lot want ENIC out and that's what you believe in. But you've got to remember, those guys and all these lads, big up to them. They do well they do well for what they do. They stand up for what they believe in. So mass respect for that. But you've got to remember, that's just a small portion of the fan base. The majority of the fan base from that poll, and listen, by the way, I'm not taking the stats on that poll as gospel. That could easily be, do you know what I mean? You can't just, it's not as simple as that. Picking 100 people and it's simple as that. Yeah. He's gone on about Emerson enough, but big up Haz. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, he loves him. I think we have to treat him. Yeah, Wolves, exactly. Qataris to come to Spurs. Listen, I think that's going to be the only way because they're going to have the money justifiable. But the fact is, it ain't happening until that happens. Wolves, Finland. That for me is the only way it will happen because I don't see any change in that sense. Exactly. Rob's right. ENIC can't sell in period. They've spent too much money building infrastructure. They've built. Do you know what they've built? They've built a very, very big ATM machine. vending machine. And what that ATM machine does, every time they use it, it prints £1 million. Whether we like it or not, that's what happens. Every time that stadium is full, they're printing another £1 million. Boom, boom. It's as simple as that. That's the simplest way of putting it. Now, listen, guys, we're going to go for another 20 odd minutes and I'm going to send you all over to Football Heritage TV because I have done the redirect.
Shock horror.
I've done the redirect already. I did it last night because I'm so kind. Hashtag redirect friends. Redirect friends.
I'm not going to be with you for the last 20 minutes. I need to go and cut the grass. I need to go and make myself look beautiful.
I would say you look beautiful already.
Well, yeah. I need to go and get some food. I need to cut the grass. I need to get everything ready before heading off to the game. So, yeah, thanks for having me on.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
I don't want to hear any nonsense from Emerson Royale hate later.
It's happened again. See?
It's happened again. It's happened again.
It's happened again, guys.
Big up to everyone. If anyone's going to the game, come and say hi.
Yeah. And Barry said he will sign every one of your Emerson Royale shirts. So 2 of you will queue up for it.
Fucking sign everyone's shirt. What is this? We're getting into this.
Barry, you're big time, mate. You're big time.
No.
Barry said he will take his Sharpie pen and he will sign your shirt. And what he did say though, he's been told off. He's not allowed to sign any private parts anymore. Just saying. I'm just saying what he told me. He said, listen, if you want him to sign your shirt, he will. He has his Sharpie pen with him. He will do that for you.
I do not have a Sharpie pen with me. I do not have the Sharpie pen with me.
Yeah. I'm not Big Time Barry. That's what they call you nowadays. Big Time Barry. It's on everyone's show.
God, here we go.
Big Time Barry. He gets invited to everyone's show.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone. Big up, Perchy.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Good luck.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Barry, for coming on. Honestly, one of the real guys of this fan base in this community. He's an absolute lovely man. Do a poll here to see different results. Yeah, but if we're talking about the poll that I mentioned earlier, that's the thing is a lot of my fan base on this are ENIC and Levy out. So of course, I think this is the thing is I'm for me. So I've just done the poll on if you're joining the protest, guys. As I said, if you're going to the game, go and join the protest. 61 in the chat here have said they're not going. And listen, fair enough. Each to their own. Each to their own. Have a great day. Yeah, exactly. Go and enjoy the game, Barry. Too many fans live in the park. Any change from Ben? Yeah, listen, Ben, I don't believe in all that. Listen, I think if we get new owners, we will get better. I think, do you know what I want, Ben? Do you know what? It's not even new owners. I just want a new philosophy at this club where the football is the precedent. Everything else is all built for the football. For me, that's what I want. I just want to be optimistic at the football club again. That's why I want change, and I'll stand by it. But I'm just worried is how hard down the line is that going to be. Fans are fickle. If we perform on the pitch, the demonstration noise reduces. Simple. Yeah, I agree. Listen, I want change whether we like it or not. He's beautiful in salmon, isn't he? Ben, you're right. Yeah, Ben's right. I love Ben. Ben's a real one. Me and Ben talk about it. We had some great kits in the 90s. Yeah, I mean, our kits, I'll be honest, I think the kits we have nowadays are awful. We've only had a couple of good ones in there. Yeah, exactly. Bring back Adidas. I think Nike, I'm so agreeing with that. I agree. Mr. Big Stuff Bazza. Yeah, it is. Barry's big time. Is Espanyol in La Liga or Division 2? Yeah, they got relegated. Espanyol in the second division. Let me see who they're playing today. I can't remember. They're playing at Racing Santander today. So they're playing at home against Racing Santander. El Qatar. Yeah, exactly. El Qatario. Espanyol relegated last season. Yeah, gutted. Oh, gutted. And it was an absolute robbery, by the way. Absolute robbery. They should never have gone down. The goal that took them down was a clear foul in the build-up, by the way. They were playing Valencia, and they should have beaten Valencia. It was absolute robbery. They lost. They drew the game in the end and lost it. Absolute disgrace. I might be called Fizzy because she loves her. Fizzy cola bottles are the best. I'm not having anyone argue it. Fizzy cola bottles are the best. Holston kits are elite. Kane Agenda. First ever kit I got was a Holston kit. It's in there. It's a little kiddies Holston shirt. It was my first ever one. Yeah, Fizzy cola bottles are elite. I don't care. Guys, it's about 50 minutes. Does anyone want to come on? How about that? Does anyone want to come on? If anyone wants to come on, I will do last sort of 15. I'm only going to go for 15 minutes. Shall I put the link in? God, do you know what? 15 minutes. Guys, 6 more likes, and we'll put the last 15 minutes for you guys to have your thing. It has to be at 100 likes. I'm sorry. I have to be strict on it. Let's just see how we're doing on the old sub count. We're 1,896. Can we get 4 subs and 5 likes now? And come on. 4 subs, 5 likes, and I will put the link in the chat. And any one of you can come on. I will put as many of you on for the last 15 minutes. How about that? Susie wants me to do an OnlyFans segment. Yeah, the OnlyFans segment. That's what it's going to be called. There you go. See? can't believe you came up with that idea. This is the OnlyFans segment. Anyone can go. Oh, babe, I love you to bits. Honestly, you are the best. Hashtag Susie and Susie. Do you want to come on? You're got to come on as well. I want to see in the chat now. Hashtag Susie on screen. I want to see that in the chat. I think Susie's got to come on screen at 1900. If we get 4 subs, we'll get Susie on screen. How about that? 3 now. 3 at 1900. There you go. Go on, guys. One more like. Get it to 100, and we'll do the, as Susie liked to call it the other night, the OnlyFans segment. There we go. Come on, let's do it. Yeah. I think got to come on. If we get to 1900, so 3 more subscribers, I think Susie's got to come on. There you go. No, I think you come on for now for 10 minutes. No, at 2K, you're coming on to do a stream with me. We're talking about everything bar football. There you go. I'll put the link in. There you go. There you go. Links in the chat. Oh, I put the link in weirdly twice. Sorry. Ignore that. I don't know how I've somehow saved it twice there. It's so good I've put it in twice. Come on, guys. Let's go. They're over 100. If you want to come on. We'll have a little 15-minute chinwag. Just always have your camera on. Rule 101, have your camera on. Unless you're Susie. If you don't want to put your camera on, babe, I don't mind, of course. There you go, guys. Links in the chat. 2K, fine. If we get to 2K, if you don't want to come on now, I think we're only 103 away from 2K. There you go. No, I thought everyone wanted to come on. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. So kind of you. Yeah, we're 3 subs away now from 1900. And then we are on the 100 road to 2K. I feel like the 2Ks come around so quickly. I was just looking at my trajectory, guys, and I saw that we in only 2 months we've gained near 900 subs, which is absolutely incredible. Oh, look who's on! Big up, Rinketic. How are you doing, sir?
Hello.
How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Go on, we've got
I'm
about
all
13 more minutes before we boot everyone over to the football heritage. Talk to me. Excited for today?
Yeah, actually. So I have like the Leipzig game, and then I have the Tottenham game after, so double games.
Oh, mate, I don't blame you. Listen, that's big up. Do you know what I might do? I might do a little accumulator today. I haven't done one. This might be the first of the season. What are your thoughts? Do you think we can win today?
It depends, actually. Because, like, against Brentford, we were quite, like, it was hard to break through. We know, like, Manchester United's defense are a bit more open, but it depends. I think it will be a lot of goals, though.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of lost down our right-hand side. I think it depends how we play. I think he will start Sarr to protect Emerson more. My worry is that what you look at our right side, and I think our right side is very weak. I think Royale, whether I know Barry loves him, and big up to Barry, I love you to bits, but I think Royale is going to be exposed today. And do you know what's even worse? I think Kulusevski's not going to offer what we need him to. The same. That's why I think he'll start Sarr at right centre midfield.
No, I agree with Dejan, because, like, even against Brentford, there were times when you saw, like, yeah, he's going to go on the left foot again. Like, you knew it before he did anything.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that completely. Just trying to think now moving forward though. Where do you think we can have joy today? Where do you see the joy for Tottenham today?
To be honest, just score like 1 or 2 goals and don't get destroyed by like 6-1 or something. I'm sure we'll be all right.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think for us today, I think the one thing we're going to have, which I think an attacking perspective, I think we're going to have a lot more enjoyment than what we did against Brentford. I thought Brentford went, do you know what? We're going to make them work really hard to attack us. I think now is going to be we're going to have a lot more space. I think we'll get in behind Man United a lot more. I think we're going to play good football. Listen, I think that's the feel-good part of it. We're going to play some good football. It's going to be enjoyable. Let's just see how we get on. And yeah, I think we're gonna be good in that sense.
No. What do you think about Vicario today? What do you think about? Yeah.
Where would you play him though?
No, I meant Vicario. Like,
Vicario. I think Vicario would be fine. I think Vicario, for me, gets a lot of grief, and I think he gets scapegoated very easily, unfairly, in my opinion. I think Vicario does. Bear in mind I think Vicario, I didn't think had a bad game against Brentford. I don't see what everyone else saw about him having a bad game. Did you think he had a bad game?
No, because the pen was quite weak, and then the second one, his position was quite good, but it was deflected on me.
Yeah, I think as a fan base, we're very reactionary. I think we're very, very reactionary as a fan base, and I thought he made some good saves. I think he's a good player. Like, I think he's a good goalkeeper. I think he'd be all right. I think, bear in mind, it was his first game in a Spurs shirt, and already people were absolutely moaning about him. I've just pinned the link in if anyone wants to join. Oh, look who's come on. Big up, Jose. How are you doing, sir?
Good
Big
morning,
up, mate.
Jen. Good morning, gentlemen.
How are you? I didn't see you in the chat, and then all of a sudden you used to appear. It's like you see a link and you're like, boom.
Do you know what? I'll be very honest. I went to bed so late last night that I've only just woken up. My wife's made me a cuppa. I got the cuppa, and the first thing I thought was, let me log into Perchy. And I've logged into you, and the minute I've logged in, the link was just there. It's the last thing.
See, look, it's like you're attracted to him. Jose, I want you to do me a favour before you ask your opinion on the game quickly. We're one sub away from 1900. Can you ask that one person in the chat that hasn't subscribed to do so, please?
Yeah.
Come on, we're one away. Come on. Anyway, let's move on quickly and shortly. We're going to go for about 8 more minutes. We're only going to go for a few more minutes because we're going to send everyone over to the Football Heritage. Question to you, mate. I'll ask you at this. Now, where do you see us winning and losing this game today?
Who's that? You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you, mate.
I'm trying to.
Thank you to the person that just subbed as well.
Oh, I was just typing out for you to get people to sub.
Oh no, someone's just done it. So thank you, guys. Come on. I just want to, before I pick up Tommy G. I'll be honest. I'm a grown adult. I'm not a child. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me, my friend. Listen, I don't know how old you are, but you sound about 15. Grow up. Anyway, moving on. So tell me, where are we winning and losing this game today?
Where are we winning and losing this game? In the midfield.
Yeah, I think so. You don't think it's our defensive problems that are going to cause us issues?
Right. If I'm going to go by what I saw, and I've got to be real because I've got to say exactly what I've been saying all week. If I'm going by what I saw Brentford, the first game with Tottenham, and I'm going by the Wolves-Man United game, if Man United insist on playing a 3-1-6 system, which is what they did against Wolves, then we're gonna completely eat them up in midfield.
I agree.
Because Cunha did it at will. Cunha looked some player, by the way, against the other night. He ate them up completely. Now, if I watch what the Basuma did against Brentford, then Basuma is going to eat them up in midfield.
Yeah, I think Basuma's going to have a good game. Do you agree with? I think what a lot of people are saying is that skip out Sarr in. Do you agree with that sentiment? Because I think that's probably the right thing to do.
That's what I've that's what I've been seeing, and that's what most of the fans tend to be saying. However, I would just say, Ange has prepared the team for a whole week, and whatever Ange thinks is best for us, I'm going with that. So if he decides to keep Skip, he keeps Skip. If he decides to change Sarr, he changes Sarr.
It wouldn't shock me he starts the same team. I don't think it would shock me if he started the same team, but I think the only change, and Rinketic, I'll bring you into it, mate. For me, I think he'll look at our defensive problems on the right hand side where we get cut open. I think he'll want to put someone as a blocker in there and say to Sarr, listen, your job is to cut those lines. stop them breaking out on their left-hand side, our right-hand side, offer a little bit of protection to Emerson Royale. I think he'll ask Kulusevski to drop a little bit deeper as well in patches. But do you think that will be the case?
Yeah, probably. The thing is, like, Dejan, like, he works really hard. To be honest, for me, with Dejan, is like, it's just like when he's attacking, it's quite predictable. Like, I saw
I agree.
I checked like some. I know like stats doesn't always matter, but I checked some stats on him, and his defensive work rate is quite good actually. So I think, to be honest, like, if he like managed to run back and forth, it won't be a big problem, and it doesn't matter if we play Skip or Sar on the right hand side.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. What we got? How long we got? We got what? 4 minutes. It's fine. We'll do it in a second.
I'll tell you what, you ain't done badly, Perchy, because I'm looking and I can see that you've got 128 watching now, and you've got 110 likes. You've done really well.
Oh, and yeah, and whoever the horrible persons that's unsubscribed, come on, don't be that person. Like, you got to remember like that. You've got to remember like that. We put a lot of effort into this, and we ask people to just hit a little button, likes and subscribes. It means the world because it pushes our content out elsewhere. Big up Sava in the chat. I've just seen him pop up. You're well, mate. I will be sending everyone over to you very, very shortly, so you can have every one of these lovely people and the trolls. You can have all the trolls I've been having today. Honestly. It's what, do you know what? The one thing with the trolls on this, I find that and thank you for the person that's just subbed back again. Thank you. The thing is one thing I find is I haven't got necessarily a big problem with trolls. It's when people get personal. What I don't like, I don't mind people talking about me. I'm quite thick-skinned. I don't really care. I've heard it all before. What I don't like is when people talk about other people that aren't here to defend themselves. When they start questioning people like Savage Sean, when they're not on my show, for me, I get very, very uncomfortable. I'm like, no. I don't care who you are. If you're not on the screen, you can't defend it. Don't start slagging people off on the screen in the chat. For me, not on. But anyway, we'll move on quickly from that. Guys, we're going to go for Sava. I'm assuming you're going to hit the button at dead on 11 o'clock for you, 12 o'clock for me. So for me, I will end it dead on, and you got your 3-minute timer. So we've got 2 or so minutes left. Guys in the chat, and you guys, I'll ask you after in the chat. Score predictions now. I just want your score predictions. Guys, Rinketic, I'll let you go first, mate. What's your score prediction and why?
2-2 again, I think.
You've gone for Desmond. Oh man.
Yeah.
Jose,
the thing is, I think it could be like 3-1 or 3-1 to like either side, but I think it would be 2-2 because I think both will be scoring, and then we will just miss our chances like we did against Brentford. Maybe, I don't know.
I think that's a fair shout. Jose, what are you going with?
What I've said all week, and I will get it right one week because so far I haven't. I'll get it right one week. I'm going 4-0 Tottenham.
Whoa.
4-0 Tottenham.
Yep.
You're 4-0 Tottenham. I love it. I love that. You're gone. Someone's gone. You're gone. I've just seen it. You're gone in the chat. I don't care. I don't know who you are, but you're gone. Leave it out. Enough of that. You're gone. I don't care. I'm on a warpath today. I'm going with a Desmond. I'm following Rinketic. Desmond 2-2. We're at a Desmond 2-2 again. Another 2-2. I got it right last week.
Is that going to be your prediction all the whole and well for the forever and the day?
We're not going to win a game. We're not going to win any game. We're going to finish with 38 points in a relegation battle, but we're not going to lose a game all season because we're going to draw 2-2 all season. No, I just have a feeling that we are still defensively short. I think we'll score goals. I think we'll score goals in this system. But I'll be honest. I think it's going to sound like I'm sat on the fence with this one. I'm going to say because I'm going to pick every single outcome. I think we could win, we could lose, and we could draw. Ironically, But I mean it in the sense of I think it can go either way. This game is gonna be so open. I think a draw is doable. A draw is doable, but a win is also doable. And I could also see us losing. As I said, it's sitting on the fence properly, proper splinters up your backside kind of feeling. But it's sitting on the fence. But I genuinely have a feeling that a 2-2 draw. I think so. Okay, guys in the chat, let me see. I'm going to put your things up. Sava, hit the button, and I'll make sure everyone comes over in 2 minutes. So they've beat your timer. 2-1 Spurs from JJ. 3-1 Spurs from Jimmy. 5-3 Man United, sorry, from Jimmy. Who else we got? 5-3 Tottenham Angelo. 2-1 Tottenham. Come on, you Spurs from Mia. 5-0 Spurs. Big up Cousins. 2-1. Is that 2-1 Tottenham, Scott, I'm assuming? 3-1 Spurs. Any more have I missed? Any more?
Yeah,
3-1 from Nauru. I like it.
Some more down the bottom.
Stinging Nettle's gone for a 4-4. AJ 3-1.
Van de Ven to score.
Van de Ven to score. I like this. I'm loving this. Guys, do you know what? Listen, whether we've had trolls or not, thank you so much, every single person, even the trolls. There you go. 3-0 Tigar, 3-1 from Spurs from Tigaro. United for Lions on 3-0 United. I think Spurs will score a goal. And win, lose or draw, we're scoring today. Thank you so much to all the subscribers, by the way, today. I want to say a massive shout. We're now only, if you can see that, I don't know if you can see it or not. Hide the rest. I don't want to see. We're at 1,901. 99 away from the 2K. Can we get there by deadline day? 99 in 2 weeks. Surely is doable. Yeah, cover all bases. I don't want people seeing all the other stuff. Yeah, I'm not one of those. Exactly, guys. Guys, come on. If we do that, as I said, before deadline day, if we get to 2K, 2 mystery shirts I'm giving away. So I'll be giving away 2 mystery shirts. Thank you so much if you've enjoyed it. Listen, thanks for the trolls. Obviously, thank you for being all what you're doing. I think this is the prediction. 243-7 in injury time. I mean, there could be that much injury time. 4-2 Spurs. Guys, plug away your channels quickly, and then I'm going to send everyone off because Sava's about to start. So plug away quickly, and then we go in.
You can start.
Quickly, got me quick. Sava's
Jose over at El Cockerel.
Guys, go and subscribe to Jose and go and subscribe to Rinketic.
Yeah.
Do it now. There you go. Go and subscribe to these amazing people. Guys, thank you so much. We're going to leave on the outro. And then, guys, go over, stay here, go straight over to Football Heritage TV and say, #Perchy sent me. That's what I want. #Perchy sent me. Guys, thank you very much. Have an amazing time.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Come on, you Spurs.
And I'll see you all guys at 2:45 for Around the Ground. We'll be back later. See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
And here's Kane. He sits on Tottenham's loftiest perch, beyond even the great Greaves.